Welcome into South Florida Daily. I'm Kate Monahan. Happy Wednesday. If you're struggling to get through the week, don't worry. We have a great show to get you through the midweek slump and have you looking forward to the weekend. Let's get into it. Looking for a new local nature trail? Kitty London shows us one you should definitely check out on What's Poppin' PBC. Frank Licari takes us on the town as he tries to keep up with local running enthusiasts. We get a preview of Live Golf Miami. There's a concert, the biggest names in golf, great food, and more. There's something for everyone at this year's tournament. Tortuga Music Festival is this weekend. I sat down with the founder to see what we can expect at the festival this year. South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran. Hey, Chris Stacy, welcome into South Florida Daily, founder of Rock the Ocean Foundation and Tortuga Music Festival. Thanks for chatting with us today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So tell me about the foundation.
Sure. So the whole idea of the Tortuga Music Festival really was started to support the foundation. The Rock the Ocean Foundation is kind of the heartbeat of the Tortuga Music Festival. So each year, the festival itself, which is a for-profit event, gives a portion of the proceeds back to the foundation. And I'm happy to say that after 10 years, we've raised almost $5 million and given that back mostly locally here in South Florida.
Tell me how the foundation helps ocean conservation.
Sure. So each year during Tortuga, we invite out somewhere between 25 and 30 different nonprofits. So I figured out from day one, like, I'm no scientist, right? Like, I'm not going to solve the problems that are affecting the world's oceans, but I know how to throw a pretty good party and maybe raise a few dollars. So the way it works is each year during Tortuga, we have this area called Conservation Village, and we bring out 25 or 30 of the thought leaders in ocean conservation that fall under the 5 core areas that we focus in. And those are sharks, turtles, coral reefs, marine habitat, and marine mammals, which is a new one for us this year.
Tell me a little bit about Tortuga Music Festival. Why should people come out?
Sure. I mean, first of all, it's an award-winning, like, global sensation almost. Like, we draw people from all over the world. We have people that come from Australia and Britain and Alaska every year to experience what we do in South Florida. We bring out the top tier talent in the world. I mean, the folks that you see on the Grammys, the folks that you see at other major music festivals, the folks you see on television, we bring them out, we bring them to South Florida, and we put on one of the most amazing shows, I think, in the business. It's truly top tier. I mean, we depending on the year, get 25, 35, 40,000 people out there on the beach partying with us in a beachfront location here on Fort Lauderdale Beach that is just beautiful. And when you start mixing the music, the environment, the people, and the conservation, it just feels like we found a really good recipe for the event.
Well, we can't wait to check it out. Is there anything else that fans should know before heading to Tortuga this year?
Yeah, I'm really excited about our talent this year, to be honest with you. I mean, that's always what sort of drives any music festival, but this year is going to be really fun. Last year, we had some legends. We had Kenny Chesney, Eric Church, and Shania Twain. And this year, we have some really hot up-and-comers. Lainey Wilson is absolutely on fire. You might have seen her win a bunch of Grammys this year. So I think she's going to be really great on Friday night. And then Hardy, who is just blowing up in the music business.
Hardy is awesome.
The hottest guy in the game. Is he's got a new rock record out too, so it's going to be a little country, a little rock and roll with him. And then, of course, Jason Aldean's a legend, so he'll be in the Hall of Fame one day, and he'll be here on Sunday.
It's so awesome. Such a good lineup, and we're so excited to go to Tortuga. Where can fans purchase tickets or learn more? Where can we direct them?
Just go right to tortugamusicfestival.com, and everything you need will be right there. And it's funny, people keep asking me, is it sold out? It's sold out. It's not. We still have a few tickets available. So if you hadn't got them yet, get out there, and we'll hope to see you on the beach in a couple of weeks.
Next up, Jacqueline Journey continues her fitness routine with celebrity trainer Lindsay Martinez.
Thanks for tuning in to Passport to the Palm Beaches, everybody. I'm Jack Journey. This is my friend Lindsay Martinez. Oh my gosh, it's always a happy day whenever I see Lindsay. Thanks so much for coming on to Passport. Again, we had you a couple of seasons back. You gave us such a fantastic workout. We had to do it again. But today, we're in one of the amazing parks in the Palm Beaches. Yeah. This is John Prince Park, over 700 acres. They've got fitness zones, golf, tennis, swimming, boating. I mean, pretty much everything.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you got for us today?
So today I have a Burn 5 workout at our fitness zone area. They have zones here that are phenomenal. Just a whole bunch of exercise equipment put together that utilizes your body weight. Phenomenal. We'll talk about it when we get there. And it's covered, so it's beautiful. So you've got a little bit of the breeze. You don't have the direct sunshine on you, but you've got the breeze and the negative ions in the air. It's just fantastic.
All right, let's get to it. Okay, so tell us about the Burn 5. How are you going to torture me?
So the Burn 5 is just a series that I set up in here. It's 20 minutes to torch your calories and to actually get that lean muscular look. It's wonderful in here. It takes 20 minutes, it's fast, and it's 3 rounds.
Excellent. So what kind of results can people get if they do an exercise regime like this?
Actually phenomenal. Number one, you're working out outside, which is always phenomenal, and Palm Beach County provides that everywhere. And number two, you're getting tremendous amounts of work for your muscles here, more so than you would in a regular gym doing other things, again, because you're using your body weight. So you should expect to start seeing a lean muscular body within the first couple of months.
So ideally, how many times a week would you want someone to do the Burn 5 in order to get the really fantastic results?
So I always want people to not overcommit, because then you end up feeling like you're a failure, and we have no room for failure in our lives. Everything is just great. So what you want to do is you want to get 3 times a week. Just commit to that, and if you get the 4th one in, that's perfect.
All right, let's get to it. All right, step 1.
So step 1, we always start off with your largest muscle groups. Those are your quads and your glutes. And I start with those because those are the basis for your metabolism. They're the largest muscle groups in your body. So when you utilize those, you get to maintain your weight. And in fact, it increases your metabolism so you can actually lose weight as well. So we work those twice.
Okay, let's do it.
So what you need to do is have your hands on your waist for balance and stability. And then you take a step forward, keeping your body perpendicular to the ground, and drop it to 90 degrees and hold it there. Excellent. And then to the next one. And hold it there. You're gonna feel the burn in the back leg, in your quad, and your glute in the front, and right here. And then hold it there. This is number 3. You're doing great. And hold it. Keep your chest up. Excellent. And your head up. 4, and hold it. It's all in the hold, right? And the next one, 5.
Oh yeah, you feel that.
Oh, absolutely. Because there's only 5 stations, I'm gonna get your entire body in this. So right now we're gonna work your shoulders and your triceps. That's this area here that kind of gets loose as we age, and this really, really tightens them. And you're gonna find when you put your hands here that you're gonna be able to push your body up. It's your own body weight. It's far, way more than you would do in the gym on your own with a free weight. Okay, you ready? Just push it out.
Oh wow, that's not easy.
You're right, so we're gonna do 10 of these. 2, now you can feel it. Now, right here, can you feel how much that muscle's contracted? 3, that's excellent, right off the ground.
That's a fantastic
4,
workout.
it's phenomenal, it's totally different. That's excellent. It's just getting tired, it's hard, right? Let me tell you, I have not found this equipment anywhere but in the Palm Beach County area. This is spectacular. I've never even seen this equipment before I worked here.
This is incredible. This is a great workout. I tell you what, I play tennis 3 or 4 days a week. I have pretty strong arm muscles, but using the body weight,
it's totally different.
It's a completely different workout. This is really effective, I can tell you.
Phenomenal. And it really does sculpt your body in a way that other traditional equipment can't do. You know, you would never be lifting this much weight.
So you're doing 10 of the lunges and then 10 of these?
Yes, 10 of everything. We do it 3 times.
I better get cooking.
Step 3. This one's great. This is for your biceps right here, and it's gonna get a little bit in your lats as the secondary muscles, and it's also gonna get your shoulders again, okay? So this is wonderful for creating some really cool definition here. Once again, so much harder because you're lifting your own body weight. Let's do it.
I'm almost afraid to try.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Poppin' PBC. I'm your host, Kitty London. Listen, I promised you that I would bring you fun and free activities. What better way to experience fun is to experience nature. Listen, we are here at the Green Cay Nature Center and Wetlands in Boynton Beach, and I cannot wait to explore. I may sweat a little bit, but I'm doing it for you. So come on, let's take a tour together. So right now we are at the Butterfly Garden, and we are looking for butterflies. Oh, that's a big butterfly. Oh, that's a bird. Sorry, my bad. Some more history. So we have something called the dabblers. These water birds have webbed feet and thick bills. And I have not spotted a dabbler. Good news, I lost 5 pounds and we found the dabbler. Bad news is we didn't find the green stuff. But if you come to Green Cave Nature and Wetlands, maybe you will find it. I need to take a shower, so I'm leaving.
The South Florida Daily Set is sponsored by El Dorado Furniture. Welcome back into South Florida Daily. Next up, we got a preview of Live Golf in Miami that's happening this weekend at Trump National in Doral. We got a look of all the excitement and more. Take a look. South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran. Trump National Doral will welcome golf's biggest stars this weekend for Live Golf Miami. I spoke with tournament director Tom Clark about what you can expect at this fan-friendly, high-energy tournament experience. Tom, tell me about the tournament coming up here and the Blue Monster course that we're standing on.
Well, first of all, Live Golf Miami and all of Live Golf, this is the 3rd year they've been in business, and it has taken golf by storm. I think the biggest thing is that with a shotgun start, it shortens up the day. They all tee off at the same time. There's 18 or 19 groups that'll tee off. Be done in about 4.5 hours. So it's a condensed day for the fans. We have a huge fan zone. It's very, very much a family-oriented event. So there's a lot of kids, a lot of families, a lot of young folks coming out. There's a concert with Akon on Saturday night. And the skydivers come in every day just before we tee off. They'll come out of the sky about 1 o'clock. We have a 1:15 shotgun, and that's when the fun starts.
Tell me about what makes the Blue Monster course so unique here at Trump Doral.
Well, there's not many courses like this. This golf course has held professional events for over 55 years here. The greatest golfers of all time have played here, competed here, and this is to showcase the best players in the world.
Operations Director Ryan Hirschberger tells us why you won't want to miss the star-studded tournament and family fun.
Not only for the avid golfer, but for the novice person who hasn't been introduced to golf before, this is a great way for them to be introduced to golf and hopefully learn to love it. You never know what you're going to see here. You get to walk right next to a professional golfer. You might see some celebrities out here. And if you have a family with kids, make sure you stick around to when they're around, and you might get an autograph for your son or daughter, and definitely they'll remember that for the rest of their lives.
For more information and to buy tickets, visit livegolf.com.
From the Boston Marathon to local 5Ks, the Palm Beach Roadrunners participate in races all over the world.
And did I mention it's open to all levels? I've laced up, I've stretched, and I'm ready to hit the pavement. You guys ready? Let's go!
Everyone goes at their own pace, which is wonderful. And you can compete in events if you'd like, from the local 5Ks to the longer distance and other events all over the country.
And you got a huge group. I mean, there's tons of you here.
Yeah, we do have a good group.
All levels.
Yes, all ages, all abilities. Some are in it for the social and fitness aspect of it. Some of them are competitive, so they bring, a certain need to, train faster or further. Sure. But a high percentage of the people are here for their own needs as well as the camaraderie and social elements.
So you've got the heavy-duty runners, they're at the front and they're just giving it their all. And then you got a couple guys like me in the back. We're just kind of chatting, strolling, right? And it still works.
It does run the gamut. We've had some high school folks who did their first half marathon with us. We have a marathon and half marathon training program. We prepared them from September to the December Palm Beach Marathon, and they did their first ever half marathon as high schoolers.
It's incredible.
We also have runners in their 80s that come out every single week and run with us.
That's amazing. You also do a nonprofit side of this, right? Is it all nonprofit? How does it work?
The Palm Beach Roadrunners is a registered nonprofit, and we look to aim our funds that we raise through 3 annual race events, and we contribute to youth running. We support Title I high school runners for either cross country as a fall sport or the track and field, which is a kind of a winter spring sport. We sponsor some of their events. They host 5K meets for other high schools, and so we help sponsor that. and we also offer scholarships for those students as well.
It's amazing. So you're doing outreach as well as just sort of, it's not just a casual club, you're getting out into the community. Like I just join you, I can just come any day and just start
Yes.
running with you?
You don't have to be a member to run with our group. We have a website. That website has a group running schedule. The schedule details where and when we'll be each day of the week. There's a run somewhere in our area every day of the week.
For more on these stories you're seeing throughout the show, visit our website, southfldaily.com, and keep up with us in real time on Facebook and Instagram at SouthFLDaily.
Visit us online and at all Eldorado Furniture showrooms.
There's nothing better than dining on the water. We head to Jupiter to check out 1000 North.
There's so much to do around here, and this is a boater's paradise. There's fishing, scuba diving, there's even iconic landmarks like the Jupiter Lighthouse.
And we're touring Jupiter in style on a luxurious Palm Beach 55 yacht.
I gotta tell you, this might be the top of the line for the Dock and Dine fleet.
This yacht is a stunner. The teak woodwork, all handcrafted. With an infused carbon fiber deck and classic lines, the Palm Beach 55 is hands down one of the most beautiful boats on the water. Check out the large electric windows, 2 bedrooms, and 360-degree line of sight. This is the ultimate Dock and Dine yacht. Perfect for pulling up to one fine dining favorite in Jupiter that's attracting some of the biggest celebrity athletes on the planet.
This is 1000 North.
Well, this view on the inlet, of course, is nothing like it. That's why they're so successful here.
Because you can come casual and you come from a boat and walk up and have a nice afternoon cocktail, or you can dress up and have an elegant evening.
With world-famous owners like basketball great Michael Jordan and golf superstar Ricky Fowler, this upscale eatery is a celebrity hotspot. In fact, Ricky's on his boat heading this way. But first, it's into the kitchen with executive chef Lee Morris, who's preparing his land lover's specialty, the grilled Colorado lamb with charred broccolini and smoky romesco sauce.
This is a coastal waterfront restaurant.
Sure.
So one would think seafood, right?
Right.
Why are we going with the lamb dish today?
This lamb rack dish is actually morphed into one of our more popular dishes. So when we first opened, I certainly thought this would be a very seafood heavy restaurant, and it certainly is. But lamb rack has really made its way to the top of the sales mix for us, and we've had a lot of great feedback on this dish.
So I noticed you've got sun-dried tomatoes as opposed to peppers, right? Romesco's typically made with peppers.
When we took a look at this dish, we realized that the roasted peppers were a little bit too sweet, and we didn't want that sweetness to interact with the lamb too much. We wanted to keep it nice and smoky, and so we've taken cherry tomatoes and dehydrated them overnight. Lots and lots and lots of them. Grilled red onions, so we just grilled off. Marcona almonds, a little bit of smoked paprika.
So you're layering those flavors, like you said, the char, the grill, the smoky element.
A little bit of pepper, obviously we want it to be seasoned up quite nicely.
Okay.
Some salt, a little bit of heat, some serrano peppers. So we have nice raw flavored garlic, if you will. And then we're gonna also put a little bit of sweetness into the sauce as well with some roasted garlic puree. And then for our liquid, we're gonna add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And some grapeseed oil. A little bit of lemon juice for a touch of acidity.
Nice.
And then also in here we have some dry sack sherry.
Nice. And so Romesco is traditionally from the Basque region of Spain, really specifically Catalonia. And I see that you're really paying homage to that by using the Marcona almonds, the sherry, even the sun-dried tomatoes and the serranos.
Correct.
Fantastic.
Obviously the garlic, and then we're just gonna thin it out just with a little bit of water just to get it palatable. Over here in this pot with the sous vide machine added to it at 125 degrees, we have our lamb cooking.
Fantastic.
We marinate our lamb here for 24 hours. It's marinated in Moroccan seasoning, extra virgin olive oil, some mustard, and a little bit of herbes de Provence. That goes into a cryovac bag. And then it's cooked for 2 hours at 125 degrees.
And so the sous vide, what's cool about that, it creates a very soft, easily palatable. You can literally cut through the lamb with a fork practically.
Yes. So from this sous vide process, we take the lamb rack right out of the sous vide, and then we'll move it right over onto the grill. So we're just gonna let this cook.
You can smell it. You smell those spices immediately start toasting as soon as the fire starts to hit it.
Yep.
The cinnamon and the cardamom and all the different spices that go into that Moroccan
Into the
blend.
Moroccan blend. Here we have two lamb racks previously grilled off. We have a beautiful crust here.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we're looking for. So we've
Exactly.
let this rest for a little bit, and it should just cut absolutely beautifully.
Nice. Let's build a plate.
Let's build a plate.
The smoky char comes right at you. And then you get that acidity from the sherry and the sun-dried tomatoes, but the char keeps reappearing between each flavor as it becomes introduced to the palate. Phenomenally balanced. The sweet, the salty, the acid, the gaminess of the lamb, fantastic.
Good.
The quality of the lamb that turns out here, the flavors, the crusting that he uses, it's fantastic.
The flavor here is just spot on. It's amazing.
For Ricky Fowler, a meal at 1000 North often begins with a boat ride alongside his fiancée, Allison Stoke, and a cocktail upstairs in the members only lounge.
So Ricky, you're a pro golfer and really curious to know what made you decide to get into the restaurant business, or specifically this restaurant.
Well, when the concept was brought in, it was really kind of brainchild of a few guys that are members over at Bears Club, and having some of the fellow golfers, kind of MJ on board.
Right.
When I took it to my team is, small investment to be a part of something cool here where we live. They saw it as really a no-brainer. It's fun. Allison and I'll come here on date night sometimes or with a group, and it's always funny to see who you're going to run into. There's always, whether it's people you come up to grab a drink, there's other friends up here, whether it's other golfers or people who are investors in the restaurant, and you're always going to run into someone you know.
It's Ladies' Night at Florida Atlantic University. The event is tonight, April 3rd, from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Schmidt Family Complex in Boca Raton. Enjoy a fun evening with the FAU football program. There will be an open bar, light snacks, field competitions, a silent auction, and more. Support your hometown team in paradise. Get tickets at thelinku.events/NIL in paradise.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of South Florida Daily. And if you're looking for things to do this weekend, head on over to our website, southfldaily.com. You'll see information about Tortuga Music Festival, Live Golf Miami, and more. We'll see you back here tomorrow at noon on Fox 29 for another episode. Have a great rest of your day.